My name's Dino. It's 25 past 10. Just been hearing from Grant Harold, a former butler to King Charles and Queen Camilla, about the royal way of doing things. But what about you and the way that you choose to eat your food? Our reporter, Viraj Sunny, has been out and about to find out some of our more local eating habits.
My name is Rimas.
How do you eat your food?
At the table.
Do you usually use knives, forks?
I need to use utensils, definitely. Spoons and forks and knives. Yeah.
Also, I've heard that a lot of people like to use their phones while eating their food. Are you amongst them?
Yes, of course. I need to watch something while eating. Yeah, definitely.
So you want to be distracted while eating your food?
I don't think it's considered that I'm being distracted, but I like watching something while I'm eating. Yeah.
Okay. What about the television? Do you sit in front of the television and eat it, or do you like to, if you're not using your phone, do you like to eat while watching something or anything like that?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be in front of the TV. I can sit in the kitchen and bring my laptop or something and watch a show. I need to watch something though.
Okay.
Yeah, need to.
Normally we would be at the table, but because of my wife's condition, we make it a bit more comfortable.
So normally, would you use a knife and fork to eat your food?
Definitely, yeah, no hesitation.
Okay, so tell me, Robert, about the trend nowadays to not sit on the table and eat. So what do you think about that?
I don't normally agree with it, but in exceptional circumstances, which we are in, you've got no choice. But normally, I think it's better to sit at the table. It's more communal, and hopefully your food will go down a little bit better because you're more upright.
Gary, so how do you eat your food?
For a meal, I use a knife and fork. I've done Chinese, use chopsticks, but I like to eat using my hands, cobs, things like that.
Do you usually sit at the table to eat your food, or do you sit wherever you feel hungry?
We've got quite a big breakfast bar, we usually sit there.
So you do like to sit at your table and eat your food?
I like to sit up, not sat down in an easy chair.
Okay. Also, what do you think about people using their phones while having their food? Do you yourself use the phone?
No, definitely not. No, I don't. I don't agree with people using the phones. Put your phone away and enjoy your food.
Can you tell me what your names are?
My name is Salman.
Salman. What's your name?
Sultan.
Sultan. So, on a regular basis, how do you eat your food? Some people use knives and forks, some people use just a spoon, depending on what they eat. So, what do you all usually use when eating your foods?
With my hand. I eat with my hand. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. What about you, Salman?
And my hand.
So, do you sit on the table while eating, or do you sit anywhere you all want to sit?
No, anywhere.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Also, do you use your phone while having your dinner or lunch or anything?
What?
Yeah.
Not much. And TV, movie, and Harry Potter. Yeah.
You know what? I'm a huge Harry Potter fan myself. Can you tell me, how do you eat your food?
I'm from Ghana, so in Ghana, it depends on the kind of food. There are some food that there's no way that I can eat with any of the calories. But there are some food that I have to eat with my hands and so on and so forth. So it depends on the kind of food. That's when it's going to depend whether you're going to use your hands or you're going to use any calorie. But we have a mainly food called fufu. Yeah. In my culture, they will say if you eat fufu with any calorie, it's not going to taste great. But if you eat with your hands, it's good. That's when that's the best. That's always the best. So, and mostly if you are eating, you have to set the table nicely, relax and enjoy it, because it's a soup. It has a soup, and it has something called cassava flour and plantain flour mixed together. So you have to prepare it nicely and eat with your hands, and you're going to enjoy it.
No, definitely. I've had my fufu, and let me tell you, it's amazing. I've had it with my hand also. So, do you like sitting on the table and eating your dinner, lunch, or anything food, or do you like to sit in a more relaxing position rather than on the table?
For me, I like to sit in a more relaxed position and eat, and I'm going to enjoy it when I'm sitting down and relaxing and eating it. Yeah.
And also, do you like to do something while eating your food, like use your phone or watch the TV or anything else?
I don't mind sometimes pressing my phone if I'm eating with my hands. I'm eating obviously with my right hand and pressing my phone on the left hand side. Sometimes if it has to do with a quick message, you press your phone and you check your message as well. Yeah.
Perfect. Thanks for talking to me, Samuel. Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Viraj, Sonny, out and about. The thing is, right, we're clearly very good at multitasking. I like to eat my food whilst watching Harry Potter, was one comment. Frankie Valli in Greece now, BBC Radio Nottingham. My name's Dino. It's 27 minutes to 11. Talking about etiquette this morning and the way you behave at the dinner table and what's acceptable. Do you know what? Each to their own. I'm not judging. Do what you like when you like. Margot got in touch. Very rare, because some people eat burgers now with a knife and fork, and the row with pizza will just go on forever. You shouldn't eat pizza with a knife and fork unless you're this and unless you're that, and depending on what type of pizza it is. Do what you like when you like. Anyway, Margot said, very rare I have a burger, but if I do, I use my hands, never cutlery. But oddly enough, when I eat pizza, I always use a knife and fork. And any form of chicken, whether it's wings, thighs, nuggets or drumsticks, I use a knife and fork. I can't bear picking chicken up with my hands to bite it off the bones. The thing is, right, I understand that. I just get in such a mess with chicken wings especially. I finish up wearing them. Now, you heard Viraj. Viraj went out and about. He was chatting to people about the way they sort of have their meals these days. It was an experience, wasn't it, Viraj?
It was quite an experience, to be fair.
It seems most people can't eat anything these days unless they're watching something as well.
That is a habit that has been conditioned into us. I mean, to be fair, I won't deny it. One of those people is me.
Yeah, well, you did just say, when I was chatting, you said, I can't eat anything without watching something on my phone at the same time. How does that work? You're out, it's a romantic meal, you sat there watching a film, going, I'll be with you in a second. Yeah, I'm just watching the end of this.
Ooh, romantic. A romantic setting is a different thing, Dino.
Right, well, you didn't say that.
I mean, this is only when I'm in my home. But when it's a romantic setting, of course, I don't want to upset my date.
Yep.
So if I even glance at my phone, then that will be considered unchivalrous.
Nice, and get you in a lot of trouble.
Exactly.
Now, how does it work back home in India? Because you were talking about this.
Yeah, so, to be fair, most of the food that we eat in India, it won't be possible to use knives and forks. I mean, if you spot someone eating, suppose like a naan and a curry with knife and forks, you might be considered a madman in India.
It's so true. So now, you know, I'm putting you in a situation, burger situation, knife and fork or not?
No.
Just the size of some of the burgers these days. It's almost not worth going out for. Viraj, thank you very much for going out and chatting to folk. Bonnie Tyler now, this is Total Eclipse of the Heart.